Ever felt like something in your life is just holding you back? That stress, that bad energy, that negativity that is draining you? Well, today I'm going to talk about how to remove that for good. And it starts with checking yourself. It's not about anybody else. It's not about anybody else first, but first it's about you checking yourself, cleansing your mindset. Do you have a mindset of abundance? And do you talk to yourself crazy? How do you talk to yourself? You know what I'm saying? So you got to clear up your mindset. You have to then clear up your ecosystem and what's around you so that you can finally grow, you can finally blossom. You have space and you have less stress to worry about things, and you can grow and start growing into the person that you want to become and need to become to hit your goal. You'll find yourself, everything in your life, your relationships, your job, your career, your hobbies, your financial status is going to start growing once you make space and change how you are thinking, how you are pulling this energy to you. You're either pulling bad energy to you and allowing it to stay, or you're pulling good energy to you and you're using that energy to create something great for yourself and impact the world. All right, you really got to take a step back and identify your limiting self-beliefs. Everybody has them. We all have them. Some of us have had enough time to remove them, and some of us still have those limiting beliefs and those voices. We just don't listen. So right now you need to identify, what are those limiting beliefs? What are the voices in your head that tell you you can't do something, that are doubting you, that cause you to doubt yourself, that cause you to stop, that cause you to not feel good, that cause you to not be confident? What are those things that you are saying to yourself and that come up, and where are they coming from? Sometimes we believe things that aren't even our beliefs. They were put on us from childhood, put on us from church and religion and school. So really dissect those things, and is it even your belief? And if it is your belief, why is that your belief? And does it help you? Does it serve you to be more confident and get to the goals that you want and build the life that you want? If it's not serving you, you need to do away with that belief, okay? And you need to replace it with something that is going to help you get to the next step. Affirm yourself, give yourself the confidence, give yourself the permission, give yourself the right of abundance to increase your life, increase yourself and your capacity to do great things and to think bigger and create more creatively. And the second thing with that is, notice how you talk to yourself when you're in uncomfortable positions or when you're uncomfortable, right? It's like when I was a senior in college playing basketball at the University of Texas, I really had this thing my senior year about free throws. I was a 90% shooter all the way up in my career. And then I got to senior year and I was tripping, y'all. I didn't even want to get fouled. I didn't even want to go shoot free throws, y'all, because I had such an anxiety around going to the WNBA, and I connected that. I had bad energy, so I would tell myself, I don't want to shoot these free throws. I don't want to get fouled. I hope I make it, right? Those were the limiting beliefs. Those are the voices that I had going up to the free throw line to make. And of course, what happened? I missed it. So instead of me, halfway through the season, I changed my thoughts. Instead of me talking crazy to myself, I started to change and affirm myself. Before I even got to the line, I already felt that I made it. I already felt I made 1 point, and the scoreboard actually changed already, right? And then I started to change my thought process about, I want to get fouled because I'm going to make both of these. Because I'm going to make them pay for not letting me make the layup in the first place. So using that, change what you are saying to yourself. Recognize your limiting beliefs and the voices that you're hearing. If they're not yours, change the belief, change what's being said, so you can start feeling confident about yourself. Because nobody's going to give you this. Nobody's going to come and be like, you're so great, pat you on the back. They only do that when you make it. They only do that at the end. And then when you're successful already, they start hating on you, right? But you got to do this now and forever. So the first place to remove bad energy is in your head. Ask yourself, what am I saying to myself, and when do I say that, and what am I going to replace that thought with? Number two, we have to clean up our environment. The first thing about our environment is we are around other energies, other people. So we have to combat other people's negative thoughts, bad energy, low self-esteem. You can't be around people who have that, because it becomes contagious. It'll spread on you. You don't want that, right? So you have to start to figure out, how can you limit your time around people that don't have good energy, right? They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in you. They're bringing you down. So sometimes it's family, and you can't disown family, but you can change the amount of time that you spend around them. You can change the capacity that you communicate or what you're doing. Maybe you don't talk to them. Maybe you don't share your deepest desires and your dreams with certain people, so that you can protect your energy and you don't receive any other bad energy. So it really depends on your work, family, friends. Where are you going where there's bad energy that you don't need to take on, okay? And the other thing is, maybe it's about your environment. Cleaning up your environment might mean you need a change of pace. You need a change of where you're living. If you're in an apartment, maybe you're living downtown. Maybe it's too busy in a downtown. You got to come up and get to the suburbs, or vice versa. You're in the suburbs and you want a little bit more action. You need to be around different energy of the city. Go downtown. Same thing with the state that you're in, the city that you're in. Maybe it's the country. Maybe you want to leave and go to Thailand or Costa Rica or somewhere, and you want to explore the world and go live somewhere. Go do that. Some of the biggest successes people have is because they change their environment from the people that they're grabbing energy from and taking energy from and around, or it's just changing their environment, changing their pace, traveling. And if you can't really change where you're going to live, travel more. Try to take 1 or 2 days to different cities, different states, and experience a different culture. So those are 2 things that you can do. Now, when you change those things or you remove those things, now you have to put in people that do uplift you, people that are confident, people that do have self-worthiness, and they are dreamers like yourself. They want a different life. They want abundance. They think of abundance. Even no matter what level of life they're living, they dream of abundance. And you can tell by talking to people and how they feel, how they are. Even if things are shitty, even if things are bad, even if things are not going well in their life, how do they react? How happy are they still with everything, the chaos that's in the world, right? You want to be around people that can have your back. They can listen to you. They can listen to, hear your dream or the idea for your business, and they can pat you on the back and say, good job. I hope, I want to help you, or, how's it going? Instead of somebody saying, how you going to do that? You're not going to do that. Ain't that hard? I know somebody that did that and they failed miserably. Those type of people, we don't want around. You can't have them around when you're trying to build something that's in your head, in your mind, in your vision, and of your creativity. Never let anybody mess that up for you. And then you got to go find spaces that push you forward and give you energy. So thinking about going to meetup groups, right? Whatever your business is in, whatever your hobbies are in, start going to meet more people in those lines, in those energies, so that they can push you up and you'll have a good time. Also, when you are networking and meeting other people and you find that their energy is really, really good, it's hard to find people that have great energy. So you're gonna have to put yourself outside your comfort zone, especially if you're an introvert like me. You're gonna have to put yourself outside your comfort zone to connect with that person or those group of people and start to build your tribe. Start to handpick your tribe one by one and have more people in your life, more spaces in your life where you can go get good energy and you can get filled up than the people and spaces that will take your energy, okay, and make you feel not as confident as you need to be. The final thing is you just need to take action, and you need to be abrupt with this. You need to be fast, and you need to execute over and over and over. The best way to be successful is to do things with the quickness and fast. No matter if you fail, it's better if you fail faster to get to the wins. All right? That's it. I'm out. Peace.